This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Taukia Khan opens up the bowling, and it'll be Jamshed Khan to face the first ball, and it's a beautiful drive through the covers. But he is coming up against an almighty force here in the shape of Jamshed Khan. Make that 3 in a row, and well, that's a classic Jamshed Khan shot, isn't it? It's just slightly short of a length. Up in the air, Kausev catch it. Fielder Osama Ali settling underneath it. He's into the side, and well, his first contribution is not a positive one. Went in the air for a long time. It was a big miscue from Udit. The boundary to his name. That one goes away for 4 runs. A filthy old wide that goes down leg side, and we'll go for 5 wides. We can celebrate that shot as it gets crunched away. They're coming up against a pretty strong Dusseldorf Black Cap side, but that's an outstanding catch on the rope. Udit Mehta, the gamble of putting him up the order doesn't quite pay off as he doesn't get a hold of this one, but it's still a good old stretch. Glorious shot. 6 runs. Up in the air. Does it have the legs on it? There's 2 fielders converging underneath it, and the catch is taken. And this time it is the big wicket to fall. Jamshed Khan. He hits this one up in the air. And it's another catch in the over. Another wicket for Taukia Khan. So that one's slapped away through square leg. That one's cracked over the covers. There's a fielder out there, but Osama Ali, who dropped that chance. This time it's straighter, but the result is the same. Just slightly over pitched here from Ejaz Hashmi. That's cracked down the ground. Ubaid Manzoor, well, he's moved into the 30s. That one's going to be another 6. It's one of the best of the lot. 3 6s in a row. 666, the devil. That one's hit away for another boundary. This one goes high up in the air. I don't think it has the distance on it, so I might have cursed him. I have indeed, as that one is comfortably taken. Ejaz Hashmi, who settles underneath it, takes a regulation catch. So Ubaid Manzoor's innings does come to an end. He doesn't get that maiden half century. As Kashif Shahab lines that one up and smashes it for a Maximo. That's a lot. This one is hit flat and straight down the throat of Taukia Khan. And well, he seems to have got his pep back. And Kashif Shahab just looking like he wanted to start threatening the score. Hits it well enough. Straight to the stretching Taukia Khan. And the next ball will be a wicket as it's just chipped down the ground. Ahmadzai just going a runner ball, tries to accelerate the run rate. Only picks out the very safe hands of Muaz Hassan. What will the Dusseldorf Black Caps be comfortable defending against this side, and what do Stras Rising Stars think they can chase? Well, it might be another catch, and this time it's a catch and a hug. Taukia Khan, this one goes up in the air. He tries to hoik it to the leg side, Abdul Majid, even though it was almost a wide on the offside, and Taukia Khan takes the catch, and that one's whipped away, and it's going to go all the way for a Maximo. It's just that little bit easier, and well, 6 of them come off the bat of Benjamin Das. So that one's coming my way. It's going to hit the commentary cam. Slower ball. We're going to have to check that one for height, actually. It was dipping, and it almost deceived Benjamin Das, so he wasn't able to get all of it on it. Just goes for the single. He's just being told to stick around just for a moment by the umpire. But I think it's probably the slower ball and the distance out of the crease that will save the bowler there. And they do make their way off the pitch, so misses out there, Benjamin. But Raja Mubashir, I suppose, hats off to him for being brave on that final delivery, throwing in the slower ball. He gets away with it. In the end, the final over goes for just 11. As the Dusseldorf Black Caps finish not at 130, but 128. Up in the air, Varun Reddy. And the first one will go for a 6, so that shows exactly the intent of Strath's Rising Stars. We back-to-back boundaries to start the run chase. This one's up in the air. Is this a chance for a wicket? It's settling underneath it as Ahmadzai, and he takes the catch. Going for the third boundary in a row. Only manages to miscue it up in the air. And the Rising Stars, I don't know how much longer they will be rising for as they lose their first 10 for 1. First ball of the second over here, smashed straight down in the ground by Muaz Hassan. He just doesn't quite find his line straight from the off. Oh, that's a bit of luck that, well, Strath's Rising Stars certainly need. Muaz Hassan lifts that one away for 6 runs. Down the ground, does it have the legs on it? Yes, it does. A beautiful clubbed away hit into the leg side for the third Maximo of this over. And well, this time it's the Strath's Rising Stars who lose a wicket, and it's Sagar Kataria who holes out on his 4th attempt. Fortunately not able to keep up the pace. The Rising Stars lose their second, haven't brought up the 50 just yet. It's 49 for 2. Feels like it could be a big game. Just having a rest for now as this one goes up in the air, and there's a fielder settling underneath it, and it's a comfortable grab on the boundary by Jamshed Khan. Ahmadzai comes in, picks up a wicket, and Sam Ali, he isn't able to contribute. Not been the best of debuts for him. This one's been pivoted away, and well, it crashes into the rope. That will be a Maximo for Tauqir Khan. This time he does go offside, but there is going to be a fielder out there, and once more it's a comfortable catch. And well, I suppose if you can give it, you've got to be able to take it as well. And that's exactly what Tauqir Khan has to do here. Where's Jamshed Khan? He's right there. Takes the catch. Muaz Hassan, well, that's the big wicket as well because he's the set batter. As Jamshed Khan continues to be provided a bit of catching practice by the Strath's batters here. 5 wickets down now for the Rising Stars. Is it the next one? Oh, well, Jamshed Khan. Double teapot comes out because that's a rare miss from him. Pratik Harsh, the frying pan, goes back-to-back 6s. So we get a bit funky here in the middle. Pratik goes for the old reverse switcheroo. Goes very early, just as well it went to the boundary. And the frying pan sizzles once more. Another boundary. It will be 5th time lucky for Udit Tidu, as he does have the last laugh in his over. Pratik Harsh, on the previous one, he got the reverse in, had a sit down this time, and ends up getting skittled. 78 for 6 then for the Rising Stars. And it certainly will with that one nicked behind, and Jamshed Khan, who has been doing most of the catching, this time delivers up a catch that's taken smartly by the wicketkeeper Afzal Mohammed. I think at this point we can confidently say goodbye to the Strath's Rising Stars as the next wicket falls. Ezad Hashmi holes out. Once again, comfortable catch. This one, possibly even the easiest of the lot. I've been saying that on every one, but He's got, I was going to say 2 balls time to try and get the 5-wicket haul. It'll now be 1 ball as that one is crashed away for 6 runs. Slow ball. And wow, it's been crashed once more. Can Afzal put in another big 6? He absolutely can. That's a big swing and it's going to go all the way. Hazrat Bilal. Kashif Shahab gets hit away for a 6 on his first over, but this is a huge moment. Kashif, the bowler, settles underneath it and he drops it. It goes straight through his hands. He had to take that one. That would have put the Rising Stars 9 wickets down. And take a look at this. Goes straight through the hands. Barely touches the fingers on the way through. Calls of catch it, but it's got distance on it. And there it is. It's one with a boundary, and the Stras Rising Stars from absolutely nowhere win this game. Hugs between the 2 batters. The Dusseldorf Blackcaps, they seem absolutely shell-shocked. And so much so, Stras Rising Stars, they storm onto the pitch in celebration. Not sure it's actually going to be enough to take them through to finals day, but they've certainly kept their name in the conversation with a win against all odds.